in, follow me.
When do I wanna love you?
Every day.
When do I wanna see you?
Every day. File 'em in.
When do I wanna love you?
Every day.
When do I wanna see you?
Every day. File 'em in.
You were looking so good to me the night we met. I
Monday
could
night.
see how deep you were, penetrate my heart. Now
File 'em in, file 'em in, file 'em in.
I feel it was meant to last.
Isaac wants to cam up already. He's ready. File 'em in. Every day. Isaac, I'm about to cam you up. You better come with the smoke. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. We got somebody ready to cam up already. Like, this guy ain't waiting. Hello?
Finally, a show with an array of topics. I mean, she talks about it all. The Natasha Simona Sequence, Evening Edition, begins now.
Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. It's Monday evening, everybody. I'm about to bring somebody up early. Back office is like, she don't listen. But, we gonna cam him up. We gotta check in and see how everything is going. Get everybody in here. Tell them I'm on and I'm back.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go. Let's
What's
go,
good?
everybody. Let's go, everybody.
mine's-
Shout out to Isaac. What happened?
Mine's better than yours. Mine's better than yours.
I already
that's their
asked
power.
you. I asked you to send that to me. Asked you to send it to me, and you didn't send it
Mine's
to me.
already better than yours.
It's giving, you know, the his and hers.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew pew. Isaac, you cammed up really early. My back office is gonna yell at me, but I had to bring you on because I know you're a man of the streets.
A man of the streets.
I'm kidding. I just know you're busy. You're busy. So I want to check in with you. I want to see how the crowdfunding is going.
The crowdfunding is great. We're at hold on, let me tell you real quick. I just bought another Roadcaster today, so that's why I can do this at the house. So I just said, let me buy another Roadcaster.
I was just wondering. I was like, there's no way he's going to be able to go back and forth with me because I know when you're home, you're powerless.
Nah. Yeah, we're at $784,000 raised.
Hello?
Yeah. We're at $784,000 raised. Yeah. My sound effects better than your sound effects.
So when you going to send me yours so I'm not out here looking crazy?
When you have a bomb, you drop the bomb. Yeah, you need some, you need a little bit more.
Send it to me. Send it to me. Shout out to Isaac, everybody. Go to the link in my bio right now and click that fan base button. It's official, baby. It's official. Hey.
There you go.
Hey.
That's great.
Listen, Isaac, I have a guest coming on. I've got 2 guests coming on today, but I had to cam you up.
Oh shit. Okay.
And see, no. I want you to come back. You're family to the show. This ain't nothing. I'm just saying.
You got your signature do back. You got the signature.
I'm back.
That's called the Simona.
She's back. She's all the way back.
That's the Simona. We got the same one. That's the same one.
That's the same one.
That's the one. That's the one that come with it. That's the one that come with it.
Come on, don't be telling the people my secrets. Come on, man.
That's the one that come with it.
Come
You
on,
got
you
you.
blowing my spot.
No, I don't mean to blow your spot.
No, I'm back.
But
So we need a touch base. I feel like we need like a weekly touch base. So tomorrow. I know you usually pop in on the morning show, and I thank you for that. But I know it's early, and it's the voice is still voicing in the morning.
oh, that's funny. My voice can voice at night too.
Hello.
Yes, the
Isaac,
voice
I'm
can
just
voice
saying.
at night too.
I don't know your status, but if I need a partner for the Christmas party, you know what I'm saying?
I'm unavailable.
Oh, okay. Then you know what? Let me tell. Listen,
I'm
girlfriend.
unavailable.
Girlfriend, I am not a threat whatsoever. I swear to God. You can ask him.
I'm unavailable.
Okay, so listen. What's up? Talk to me.
No, I was trying to figure out what you were going to talk about today. I hadn't talked to you, and I was like, oh, there's a lot that's going on today.
Oh, really? Like?
Yeah, they took the Drake Champs interview down from Kanye. They took that down.
I was about to. If you don't sit back and relax and enjoy the Natasha Simona sequence.
Finally, a show with an array of topics. I mean, she talks about it all. The Natasha Simona sequence, evening edition, begins now.
Shout out to the room. Shout out to everybody in here. No, yeah, I'm gonna get through my headlines, and I've got a good guest coming on. His name is Jessiah Milk Styles. He's got a whole Amazon distribution company, and he's hiring just in time for the holidays. It's Black Poetry Day, so I do have someone coming on, a special guest, who's been a friend to the show, somebody that I've known for a long time. So he's gonna come on. It's also Bosses Day, so shout out, hello. It is National Bosses Day, and how appropriate is it that you're right here? Shout out to
Bosses Day.
Shout out to you for being an amazing boss, holding it down over at the fan base offices over in Atlanta,
Who says I'm
Georgia.
an amazing boss? I might be a tyrant. Who knows? I might be terrible. I might be a terrible boss.
I don't think so.
I could be terrible.
Think you are.
All the employees of fan base could hate my guts.
I don't think so. But Isaac, the back office is giving me the look. I'm getting the eyes.
Rick is like,
side.
Rick is like, get him off of here.
It's not even Rick. I have an operation. We're small, but we're mighty. I know Isaac is loving. I mean, not Isaac. I know Rick is loving this, but it's somebody else who's like trying to keep me reined in and tight, preparing me for the networks.
I'm gonna, because I was gonna go live, but I saw you go live, and before I went live, so let me say what's up to her before I go live.
I love that. So you about to take all the people? Okay, bye. Whatever.
I wouldn't go live myself.
Fine, go live and do your thing. Everybody, can I see some love for Isaac on Bosses Day and just him being amazing and family to the show? Can I see some love, please? Hello, where's my air horns? What's up? Okay, here we go.
Nah.
Hello? Isaac, I love you. I want to have you on as like a guest, like where I like actually have real conversation with you and not like our going back and forth fun time. I want to have an intentional conversation.
No problem.
Like at the office. Like you're on my calendar kind of thing.
All right, bet.
All right. Well, enjoy your live.
Enjoy yours.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, like in real life. Oh, he just left out of here like that. Shout out to Isaac. Everybody, shout out to Isaac. Wasn't that a fun treat? That was a fun treat at the top of the show. Hello. So we're going to transition. I hope everybody's doing well. It's a Monday. Everybody, do we need a little reset or we could just kind of roll into it? We could just kind of keep it going. Isaac is always fun. He's family to the show. So shout out to him and, keeping us updated on what all is happening over on Fanbase. And one day we'll really, really have him on. Normally he comes on and it's like a cam up and we go back and forth with the soundboard and we have a good time. But I think it would be really good to have him on as like a real guest, right? We're going to do that. Dear back office, please do not come for me. Hello? Back office gathers me. That's why we have structure here. So shout out to my real back office. Okay. So another part of the back office sent me a Discord link. So I'm going to see if I can put that together as we're live. So that way the conversation can continue. Okay. So we're going to start getting that together now. Thank you to the back office for sending me this because clearly I don't really know what I'm doing. In the meantime, if today is your birthday, let me know your birthday, your husband's birthday, your wife's birthday, the mailman's birthday, your side piece, your two piece, the one piece, the kid's piece. If today's your birthday, let me know. Shout out to you. Happy birthday. I'm glad you're all here. We made it. We made it. It's Monday. It's October 17th. And yes, I did have to look down and make sure because y'all be getting on me. Natasha, it's not Tuesday. Natasha, it's October, not November. Leave me alone, okay? Give me some slack. I hope you had a great day. And like I said, happy birthday, happy anniversary. Anybody getting divorced in here? Hello? Congratulations. I don't know. That's not funny. You know, what I will say, it is literally it's engagement season and there's more people getting divorced than engaged. And I feel really bad. However, I'm going to give you a different spin to when people go through divorces. You have to understand this. When someone says, yeah, me and Tommy were getting divorced, be careful with saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry. When your people come to you and say, me and Jane are getting divorced, or me and John were getting divorced, all you have to say is, okay, how are you doing? That's all you have to say. Because sometimes these people feel obligated to stay together because of you. So shout out and congratulations to all of the people who have decided that they have outgrown their own personal situations and moving on with life. Life moves on. Anyway, let's transition into these headlines. But before I do, shout out to everybody who's a boss in here. Today is National Bosses Day. It's also Black Poetry Day. And we're going to have somebody special on later after our guest. And I'm excited for that, for Black Poetry Day. I've got a little treat. But before I get to the Black Poetry treat, we do have a guest. His name is Jessiah Milk Styles. And he's going to be here. He's got a blueprint out to teach you how to open up your own Amazon distribution company. Hello? So he's going to talk about that. He's going to give us, just a little bit of the secret sauce to that right in time for the holiday season. And if you don't necessarily want to have your own Amazon distribution company for whatever reason, that's fine. He will, he's going to talk about his company is hiring. So if you live near him or whatever, we're going to get more into that. But before we get to Jessiah, I like to go through my headlines. Hello? Shout out to the room. Make sure you take off your shoes when you walk in here. This is a shoe-free friendly house in real life and in the metaverse. Take your shoes off, relax, turn me up, put me on the counter. Ooh. Put me on the counter. Sit me on top of the counter. Hello? I'm stalling a little bit just so I could get this damn Discord for y'all because all of yous like to talk. Y'all like to chat a whole lot. And here we go. Let's chat more. Discord. There we go. The Discord link. All right, everybody, it's up. The Discord link is officially in the bio. I don't know where it disappeared to. What did I just do with it? There we go. There it goes. It's up there. And it's going to go right there. And we're going to save that. Boom. Shout out to the back office for getting me together. All right. So just stay right here. And we'll talk more about the Discord. But at any rate, let me reset the room real quick. Here we go.
Finally, a show with an array of topics. I mean, she talks about it all. The Natasha Simona Sequence, Evening Edition.
Shout out to the room. There we go. That's appropriate too. Press all the buttons. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. Shout out to everybody in here. I hope you didn't come in here empty-handed, like you brought a friend, right? Because that's what we do here. You bring a friend to hang out with me. All right, everybody. Here we go. Shout out to everybody walking in here. Make sure you take your shoes off. I've got drinks passing around, so let me know what you want to drink, and we'll get into it. Welcome. Yeah, get everybody a drink. Make sure they don't spill anything. Okay, one of my assistants is reminding me. It's a Monday. There's always a lot of stuff going on. We got an unboxing that we're about to do. Let's get into this. Hello? Let's get this unboxing going. Is your brother coming too? Okay, everybody, I'm sorry. I was about to get into the headlines, but I forgot we have an unboxing. All right. Here we go. Shout out to the room. Shout out to everybody who does contribute to the wish list. If you two want to participate in all of this, hit the link in the bio. What are you doing? Hit the link in the bio if you two want to participate. I am greatly appreciative of everybody that contributes to just everything, part of the show. You know, you hit the Cash App. Hello. Y'all keep the lights on. First of all, does everybody know I do Uber? So as I'm here, when you contribute to the show that way, it keeps me building content. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Shout out to this adapter piece that I actually needed to do the multi-stream. And what is this? Okay, everybody. It's a tripod. Is this the one for on the go? Okay. Is this the on the go one? It's a tripod. Listen, the Natasha Simona sequence is about to be all over the place. Thank you. Let me see. Oh no. The person who sent this did not, there's nothing in here. Here, you want to play with that? Okay, take this box and put it over there, please. The person who sent it did not put any name or anything in there. So thank you to whomever sent that. Mrs. Preston says, Tosh, that wish list needs some more additions, like add to it already. What else should I put on there? I feel bad. The kids also have a wish list too. Tosh, update the list. Okay, I'll update the list. I invited Chris Brown. Okay, thank you, bestie. Everybody wants me to update the list. Okay, 10, everybody says hi. Do you want to come say hi quickly? Because I got to get into the show.
Hi.
Okay, tell everybody have a good day. Okay.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, do you want to say hi quickly? Okay, 13 is coming to say hi to everybody. Okay, quickly.
Hi.
First of all, AJ, everybody was very nervous of you drowning yesterday. I just want to let you know that. And everybody called you a politician. Okay. All right, bye everybody. Thank you. Show's over. Excuse me. Not you all stay here. Bye guys. Love you. Thank you for everybody that contributes to the list. That is very, very kind of you. It's like beyond amazing. Hold on a second. Shout out to the room. Plush Media stepped in here. Hi, sis. I was informed by the back office. You walked in. Listen, for everybody, you know, we talk about the wish list and we talk about all that stuff, but I want you to know that, you know, as the holiday season is coming around and all of you on here, a lot of you on here have your own businesses, you have friends who have your own businesses. I want you to know that not only will I start talking about the businesses that you have going on, but we're going to do some fun stuff with your stuff. So I do have some sponsorship packages that will be available to you for promotion, but we will have, I don't want to call it small business. I'm still trying to figure out the word. Nothing is small. I always say we're small, but we're mighty. So that will be happening. So if you have a business, you know, whatever it is that you have going on, it doesn't even have to be necessarily a product, like something tangible that I have to hold in my hand. Hit me up behind the scenes and we'll go from there. My email and everything is on the link in the bio, or you can DM me. But the fastest way to get to me with things like that is to click the link in the bio and send me an email from there. Okay? All right. Are we ready to get into these headlines? Hello? Okay, let's do it, everybody. Let's get into these headlines. we're going to start with our favorite guy. This is our cousin, everybody. Be nice. Although, okay, first of all, I want to say this to everybody. I never, ever want to censor your thoughts and opinions. You're not always going to agree with what I have to say. I'm not always going to agree with what you have to say. And that's fine. However, everybody in here is entitled to their own opinion. You're all entitled to your own opinion. I see the eye rolling coming in. It's all good. But just understand that we shall always lead with kindness. If you don't like what one person is saying in the chat, ignore it. No name calling, no threatening each other. I got a very upsetting message earlier. I will not put the business out there, but I was not happy with a correspondence that took place earlier this morning. So I just want to say that over here at the Natasha Simona sequence, we're here to, have good conversation. We can have a good time, but let's just all be respectful, okay? All right. Because this is entertainment news with the conscience. That's it. So Kanye West is interested in using the Parler app, right? Are you all pretty much at this point exhausted and familiar with this Parler app? It's for conservatives. It's basically where everybody goes to talk the nonsense they want to talk and hateful rhetoric and all those things that they can't do on Twitter, Instagram, all the other apps. I was about to say MySpace. So he's going over there because he feels like people are censoring him, which in fact they are. All of the, hateful things and, anti-Semitic things that he was saying about the Jews and all those things. That's not cool. And this morning on the morning show, we did talk about, somebody did bring up the conversation to say, if Kanye was not famous, would we still be talking about him? And let me tell you something. We would not be talking about Kanye if he wasn't famous. We wouldn't know who he is. Just like there's many people who have platforms, and they have a YouTube and a this tube and a that tube and the red tube and the yellow tube, right? Shout out to RedTube if you don't know about it. Be careful about Googling what RedTube is. Hello? Y'all better behave yourself. Listen to me. Kanye being the public figure that he is, when he does things on a public level, we have to talk about it, because if he's saying things that's going to encourage a bunch of other people, aka a younger generation, or people who don't necessarily have a mind of their own, they're going to follow what Kanye is saying. And it could be very, very damaging to certain individuals, if you understand what I'm saying. So it is important to talk about things. I don't always agree with everything. I love him like a cousin, but hey. Here's the thing with the Parler app, though. He's been hanging around that homegirl. What's her name? This lady? What's her name again, guys? You see the guy that's standing next to her? That's her husband. And he's also the CEO of the Parler app. His name is George Farmer. That's Candace Owens' son. What in the mess? I didn't mean... That's Candace Owens' child. End the show. End the show right now. That's her husband. That they have a child. That's not even what I was going to say. I just kept messing up. That's her husband. Her husband owns this Parler app. And you know how Kanye has been hanging around Candace for a while. Now, I've been looking at the blogs and looking at the comments and seeing what everybody was saying. And everybody is saying they spun this story really well. Candace just kind of reeled him in with like a big old fishing rod, and Kanye took the bait. Come over here and say everything that you want to say. Now, here's the issue. For one, it is not okay for how Kanye is speaking of, certain situations, aka the George Floyd unfortunate situation and the Jews. It's not cool, right? The problem with the Parler app is when they got shut down back in 2021 when the unrest of the what do they call it? The uprise of the castle over there in Washington D.C., the Capitol, when they stormed the Capitol. They pulled the Parler app down because all of them was on the Parler app talking all their nonsense over there. So Amazon ended the deal with the Parler app and was like, yeah, you know what? We no longer want to host you on our server. And just like that, everything else disappeared. They got off of Google and also the App Store, and they slowly started trickling back. They just got back on the Google Play Store like recently, like yesterday, like September. So Kanye thinking like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and buy, take this off their hands and buy it, doesn't mean that these other companies are gonna host the app on the site. You want to talk about bad investment? If there's any investment advisors in here, you all should tell your cousin Kanye this is not a good move. Candace and her husband set him up real bad. Are we going to keep this going or keep it rolling? That's all I got to say on that. I mean, aside from, George Floyd's family wanting to open a lawsuit against Kanye, the lawyer is saying, there's no way you can, have a defamation case against the dead. I guess there's other things that they can, sue him for or whatever, just spewing just so much nonsense. Drink Champs. Oh, you guys want to talk about Drink Champs? I'm going to talk to you about Drink Champs. You see this guy right here? Okay. He's one half of Drink Champs. Hold on a minute. Give me a second. I got something to say about this. Let me explain something to you here. I'm not the biggest fan of Drink Champs, and here's why. I don't remember who it was, but there was someone on there who wasn't a drinker, and I want all of you to let me know. And they weren't really a drinker, and Nori offered, they're like, oh, you're on Drink Champs, you gotta drink, blah, blah, blah. And they like almost forced this guy to drink. And he was so uncomfortable. That made me uncomfortable. Just because your show is Drink Champs and you want to interview people on, it was Shaq, right? I didn't like that. You want to talk about peer pressure? Like we talk about peer pressure and, these kids forcing each other. Like, come on now, you're a grown ass adult and you're forcing this grown man to have a drink on your show. That was really tacky and tasteless, pun intended. Nonetheless, clearly Kanye, we all know what's going on with Kanye. Kanye has been on a roll for the last month now. So if you're going to have Kanye on your show, especially a show like Drink Champs, and you're going to, you're a man, there's a lot of testosterone going on. You're going to egg him on by asking all these questions. That Kanye is going to be a wild card. Hello? Is my microphone plugged in? Are you guys hearing me properly here? Because I want you to hear this. So they have Kanye on. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, so I'm not about to call Kanye crazy, but I will say that he is definitely seeking some heavy attention. That is obvious. So you have him on, and he's on a roll. He says a whole bunch of stuff. Talks about the George Floyd situation, talks about the Jews again, talks about a whole lot of stuff. Is this where he also said that he thinks that Kris Jenner and Drake allegedly slept together? There was a whole lot going on Drink Champs. It was 3 freaking hours. So Nori wakes up this morning and is reading the headlines like all of us. Now he wants to double back and apologize. Nah, don't apologize. You knew exactly what you were doing. You and your what's his co-host name? DJ Effin. What's the co-host name of Drink Champs? See, this is how much I don't even know about it. I don't really attend the show. They knew exactly what they were walking into the minute Kanye said, I'm coming. So now he goes on the breakfast show talking about, I apologize to everyone that was affected by Kanye's words. We had 4 Jews in the building. Do you know how stupid you sound? We had 4 Jews in the building. Who gives a goddamn? You could have 45 Jews in the building. the Jew, the 4 Jews that we had in the building, including Stephen Rifkin. Is he the God and savior of all the Jews? So just because you had 4 Jews in the building and they were cool with what Kanye was saying, does that mean that it's okay? Like Kanye is not affecting the other people with his rhetoric? Nori, do you know how dumb you sound? And then you go like, stand 10 toes down on your platform when you know the kind of platform you have. You know your analytics, you know your audience. And now you're going on the Breakfast Club to apologize. Do you know how much credibility you just lost? That was the dumbest thing you could have done. What you should have done was not show up to the Breakfast Club to apologize to anything. What you do next time is pay attention to your content. Clearly you knew what you were doing. So it's not even about paying attention. You knew exactly what you were doing. And then Charlemagne goes, what does Charlemagne ask him? Something about like when you rewatched the Drink Champs, what were you thinking? And Nori goes, I don't rewatch my stuff. That's how good I am. That's actually very ignorant. If you don't rewatch your stuff, that is very ignorant. I rewatch and re-listen to everything that I do. That's what a true journalist does, Nori. You went on there and said, you're a true journalist, you don't rewatch your stuff. Honey, stop. True journalists critique themselves and they rewatch and re-listen to everything that they do to enhance the next and the next. Maybe that's the problem. Anyhow, does anybody have anything to say on this? Are we rolling or going? Rolling means you want to roll right past this whole situation. Going means you want to keep the conversation going. Going or rolling? Let me know. You got 30 seconds. I'm watching the chat. Are we rolling or going? Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the entire room. Are we keeping this rolling or going? We're keeping it rolling. Okay. On to the next. Megan Thee Stallion hosted Saturday Night Live. I missed it. I definitely missed it. By the time I came in Saturday night from hanging out with the kids over at the DreamWorks event, I was done. I was donezo. But I heard she did an amazing job. She hosted and she was a musical guest, which is no easy feat because they have you going through the gambit over there at Saturday Night Live. They got you doing a whole lot. But look at her. She looks really good. She went on and listed a whole bunch of her accolades. And she's like, I am not just the body, yada, 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 yada. She talked about her mental health website that she launched. And she talked, she really touched on that. She did a performance that got a little bit emotional. And she also announced that she's going to take a break. Did you all know that her house got burglarized? I did talk about that, but I didn't say in depth. But I'm pretty sure by now you know that $300,000 to $400,000 of her belongings was stolen. That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of stuff. I can't even imagine $300 of my stuff being stolen. Dear phone, where are you going? We're right here. Don't go anywhere. Don't fall. Don't turn. Don't do anything. Just act normal. So she did not talk about the burglary situation that happened at her house. She just kept it going, and she looked gorgeous from the photos I saw. I told you I fell asleep, and I did not have enough time to catch up on Kanye and this and Nori and all their stuff. I could not watch the full episode of Megan, but she did really well. Shout out to Tony Rasan. Tony, I hope you took your shoes off at the door. Please get Tony a cranberry juice. Tony says, I hope she has insurance. Well, I don't know, but honestly, I don't feel too good about her having insurance. You want to know why? She didn't even have cameras in her house. Little on me, I got cameras everywhere. I got cameras right in the toilet room, too. Hello? I'm kidding. Now y'all are like, we are not going to her house. No, seriously. But I'm also a fraidy cat. So I don't understand why Megan, the megastar that she is, living in a mansion. There's no way. First of all, as much as I would love a bigger house and a backyard and a front yard and a pool and all those things, like I really have the vision of what I want my house to look like. I am way too scared to live in a big old house by myself with me and the kids. Are you crazy? I would have cameras at corner, everywhere. Is somebody calling my house phone? Insane. I hope you guys can't hear that. Let me turn the music up so you can't hear my house phone ringing. But yeah, she had no cameras inside her house, and that's very hard to believe. It sounds like an inside job if you understand what I'm saying. How do you target someone's bedroom immediately and steal all of that? Like, you got to know where to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's giving setup. Anyway, I'm done with that story. We've got to guess. We got to get through these headlines. Are we rolling or going? Rolling means we're going to roll on past. Going means we're going to, continue talking about it. Rolling or going, I'll give you 35 seconds. Shout out to Carl Banks that just walked in the building. It's my big brother right there. Shout out to Carl Banks. Carl, you want to know something? So I told one of the viewers yesterday. Actually, I told everybody, but this one in particular, he had camped up, and I said, "Oh, your Cowboys are playing with the Eagles." I said, "Whichever team wins, I'm going to wear the hoodie, right?" So I get a message, 10 minutes before I'm supposed to go live, and he goes, "The Eagles won." So I'm there going through all this stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I don't have anything representing the Eagles." I was a failure. Okay, we're going to keep it rolling. All right, everybody. Remember, we've got a guest camming up with us tonight. We got to keep this going. All right, take a look at this beautiful photo. You guys recognize these people? They look good, right? Nick has a beautiful shaped head, doesn't he? A little coconut. Hello? So that's Nick Cannon and Lanisha Cole. That is the mother of his newest baby. Lanisha Cole, she's a former model from Price is Right. She was one of the girls who used to spin the wheel and, do all the prizes and stuff. She's 40 years old. And that's their little baby girl. Her name is Onyx Ice Cole Cannon. This is baby number 10, by the way, if you're keeping track. Hello? I don't want to see anything crazy in here. Nick Cannon is a brother to me. I've never met him, though. He's a brother in my head. Wouldn't you all like to see me host a show with Nick Cannon? Hello? We're manifesting over here. We don't play small over here. We do not play small over here. It would be fun to host a show with Nick, right? He's got to chill with having all those babies. You know how many times he's got to call out? One person's got a dance recital. One person's got soccer. This one's got baseball. This one's got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a reliable co-host. But anyway, where I'm going with the story is, unfortunately, Lanisha said that death threats have been presented towards her daughter. Now, let me explain something to you all. This man is Father Abraham himself. And he is making sure that before he leaves this earth, there will be no population concerns because Nick Cannon is going to populate this earth. Shout out to him. Shout out to his children's mothers. But Larry, let's get serious here. Let's get serious. Sit up. It's never okay to present death threats to people's families, especially a child. That's really disgusting. And, I will never censor anyone on their opinions on Nick Cannon's unconventional lifestyle. That's none of my business. He loves it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to do with it. But Nick, my pockets are kind of thinning out. Christmas presents, birthday presents, slow down a little bit. But nonetheless, death threats are unacceptable. So, you can have fun and run in circles saying what you got to say. But this photo was taken yesterday. They christened their daughter, and they were in the church and everything like that. If you want to see photos, you could go to his page and her page. It's up there. Just go after the show, okay? All right, listen, everybody. I'm not even asking. We're gonna roll right on past that. And before we cam up our guest, if you needed a Christmas countdown, you've got 69 days till Christmas, okay? 69 days until Christmas. From today, it is 69 days. We are officially doing the countdown to Christmas here at the Natasha Simona Sequence. Don't say I didn't tell you. You better run to Walmart and Target and all your places and start paying up your what are they called again? What is that list in the back? What is that list called when you can buy stuff in layaway? Start getting your stuff out of layaway. Start putting stuff in layaway. I think you could start now and then you take it out somewhere around Thanksgiving time. 69 days, get it together. And that brings me to our guest. I think I'm finished with the headlines. Back office, am I done? Let me just look here before I get in trouble. Yep, that's it. That concludes our headlines. Okay, everybody, straighten up. The guest that we have coming up next, his name is Jessiah Milk Styles. He has an Amazon distribution company, and he started his business from scratch. He is a serial entrepreneur. He is a true boss. And I told you today was Boss's Day. And in honor of today being Boss's Day, I couldn't think of a more suitable person to talk to all of us. His company is hiring, and he will also talk to you about how you, wherever you are, can make some money for the holiday season. So, if you got to stretch a little bit, readjust, go use the bathroom real quick. Let's reset this up. Josiah, I'm ready for you.
Finally, a show with an array of topics. I mean, she talks about it all. The Natasha Simona Sequence, Evening Edition.
Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the entire room. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on.
The Natasha Simona Sequence, Evening Edition. Tonight's special guest, Jessiah Milk Styles.
Josiah.
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Look at how cute you look with these glasses. I hate when people have glasses on the inside, but you're doing a thing with the hair and you got 5,000 teeth in your mouth. Your forehead is doing a thing. You look, hello? Everybody, shout out to Josiah. Let's see some hearts in here, something like that. Welcome to the Natasha Simona Sequence.
I like to ask people to drop the milk emoji for me.
Oh, hello. What was I thinking? Everybody, let me see the milk emojis for Josiah. I got lost and in the trance of you. Everybody, drop the milk emoji. Your hair is doing a thing. Hello. What kind of hair product do you use?
I couldn't even tell you. There's some coconuts on.
Oh, he said no endorsements, no endorsements. Josiah, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy to be having a conversation with you. I was telling people earlier, or maybe it was behind the scenes. I was talking to the back office, and I said, I've known Josiah for a long time, but I don't know him. I think maybe we started following each other, if I could damn near say Black Planet days.
I want to say MySpace for sure.
For sure MySpace, but I almost feel like Black Planet because you were still doing your nightlife.
Yeah.
You were still doing your thing. And I'm like, is my memory serving me bad, or have we just never met in 20 years? We've never met, or did we party? We've never met, right?
No.
The internet is a dangerous place.
It makes you, because I feel like I know you.
Listen, I know your children. I've watched them grow up. I mean, when I see your children now, I feel like, holy crap, I've seen these children grow up. I've seen you transition your career from a this and a that and an in and an out. But one thing is for certain, you've always had something cool going on. And now, now you've got this Amazon distribution situation. And I was watching a video of yours, and you had 40 trucks rolling by, and you're like, okay, Tammy, okay, Tom, look at me spitting. Okay, Michael, okay, Jeffrey, okay, Susan, okay, bye, everybody. So can you talk to me more about how you even got into this Amazon distribution?
Before I even get on that, I just want to shout you out because you're doing an amazing, amazing job. I love everything that you're doing. Your voice is crystal clear. I know this is part of your profession, but you sound like you need a radio show. Like you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And I'm just blessed to be here. So thank you for having me. And every time I have an opportunity, I check in with you. your voice is it's like pearls in the ocean. It just sounds.
Hello. Thank you so much. Josiah, I appreciate that. Please stop. No, thank you.
So
I appreciate that. Thank you.
yeah, no doubt. So the question, so I started off in the music industry. Most people know that. That's where most people know me from. So I had a marketing agency for 13 years. Started with pretty much Tyrese was my first client, SWV, then went on to Wu-Tang, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears. Then I went to advertising, did marketing for BET, MTV, VH1, Target, US Army. Then I went to nonprofit, worked with my brother Nick Cannon, brokered a deal between him and American Eagle Outfitters, and partnered with Big Brothers Big Sisters of America, worked in the film industry. And as my entrepreneurial ways continue to evolve, and I'm looking at what's next. When COVID happened, I was on the verge of actually opening up a restaurant, and something told me not to do it. And fortunately, I didn't. But as I was, learning the earth like everybody else and start to walk and explore the outdoors, one thing that I saw moving, the streets are empty. But one thing that kept moving was those blue vans with the smile on the face. I said, you know what? I need to be a part of that. So I did some investigating, applied, and fortunately for me, the demand was so high because it was COVID, it accelerated online growth and people were shopping from home, and so normally, which is like maybe a 6 month process, took me about 3 weeks to get in. Perfect timing.
Because of the demand.
The demand was so high, they needed people like me, and they're still there. They're still there. And so I applied. I got in. They look at your background, see if you have any management experience or things like that. And anybody know me? I've been working for my son since I was 20 years old. I'm 49. I haven't worked for anybody. And if I
You're
did,
49 now?
yeah,
My God, I've known you a
I'll be
long
50.
time.
I'll be 50 next summer. Yeah. So that being said, that was where I wanted to go. And the thing about this and what I try to teach people, and I appreciate you for plugging DSP to Blueprint. This online course is the most comprehensive course that you're going to find online. And if I had someone that put something like this together for me, I would have saved all the money I put into going to undergrad and graduate and get my MBA, and I would have put it into this because, for a very small investment in yourself. One thing one of my homeboys told me a while ago, he said you can never go wrong when you invest in yourself.
Right.
And this investment is very, very pales in comparison to the outcome that you can have. So you go from this investment, what Amazon asks you for, which is another number, which I'll get into, and then you could grow within 1 year. 1 year, you can grow to 7 figures.
And so your business, it's True Jacody. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes.
Because it's
So
the name.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I'll let you tell it.
So it's the name of my kids, and I'm very proud of that. So when I was looking for a company name, I didn't even hesitate. It was True Jacody. True's the first one. He's my son. He's a senior in high school. Jacody's my second, so that's why the order is the way it is. And she's my daughter. She's a freshman in high school. She's asleep right now. But for me, that gives me more sense of purpose and so when I talk to every employee that I bring onto my team, I share that story with them and let them know like this is something different. This isn't just, ain't just a gig. This is something different for all that. And so I set the tone very early. Now, the name of the program is Amazon DSP. DSP stands for Delivery Service Partner. So one thing that people don't know, and I'll share with you, is that Amazon used to, and if you order from Amazon years ago, they used to use FedEx, UPS, United States Postal Service. But in 2013, they hit the tipping point. What does that mean? That means that the orders came in so heavy for that holiday season that the third-party companies that they use couldn't handle the volume. And so if Natasha orders something for, your friend wherever for Christmas, they didn't get it till July. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, till January, February.
Yeah.
And so Amazon said, we can't live like that. So we need to
Right.
create our own. But guess what? We don't want the liability. We don't want to have to deal with the headaches that hiring these people are going to be. We don't want to have to deal with that. So what we're going to put people in power like Jessiah or whomever else, and we're going to give them the reins to make it happen for us. And we're going to pay them handsomely for that.
So when you started, you said that during the time when you decided to come on board with your business, you were fast tracked because of the high demand. How many employees did you start with?
So the way the program works, the program is super sweet. It's turnkey. And so anybody that's thinking about entrepreneurship, this is the this is the time to do it because it's very low risk. You know the business is there. It's not like trying to buy uh, a Burger King or it's location. With this, the business, the volume's going to be there. So the business is there. Now, the way that they set it up, Amazon wants to build you up properly. So in order to launch, so you go through training. During training, you're hiring your employees. So it's a 3 week, 3 week training span. 1 week you're training like online. Next week you're not training at all per se, but you're hiring. And then the third week is your final week of training. And then they have your launch date. Now to launch, you have to have 10 employees. The reason you have to have 10 because you're going to run 5 routes. 5 routes equals 2 people. You need to have 2 people to run 5 routes. How
Okay.
does that work? I'll explain it. So uh, the way it works, we only work 4 days on, 3 days off. So all my drivers consider full time. They only work 4 days. So I
Okay.
need
Everybody heard that? If you're looking for a job, it's 4 days right here,
4 days,
full time, and
and
with
we got perks.
benefits.
And we got great perks. I'll touch on that in a second. So you only want to work 4 days. Well, the other 4 days we need someone else to run that same route. So Amazon's going to start you with 10 employees or 5 routes. You need 10 employees. And then each week, they're going to bump you up a little bit. So you go 5 to 7, 10. And by your seventh week, you should be at 20 routes. Now that you're at 20 routes, guess what? You're about 40 employees. I go as a just as those that are thinking about this, I always go 2.5 people per route because people call out, people get sick, they got vacations to go on, things of that nature. The benefits. To talk about the benefits, we offer paid time off. Okay.
401k. Hello.
401k, exactly.
Medical.
401k, medical, dental, vision, tuition reimbursement.
Okay.
So we have all those,
And
all of it.
what's the starting salary?
Starting salary, you have to add it up. But the hourly wage starting is $19.75.
Okay.
Yeah, and
And
for certain drivers, I go up to 21, 22, 22.
so let me ask you this. Where are you located for,
I'm located in South Jersey, so we run in South Jersey, South Philly, and Delaware. We have four. Right now, we kind of brought it all in, but we're running in 4 different locations across 3 states. And where I'm located at in Jersey is equidistant to Delaware and Philadelphia by 20 minutes.
Okay.
So a lot of my drivers live in Philly, live in Delaware, and live in Jersey.
Now is True Jacody, what is it? True Jacody and
Delivery Express.
Delivery Express. Okay. Are you expanding or are you just going to stay in that bubble?
So we expanded previously. We were in, because typically Amazon wants you in one station, one owner in one station. However, their other stations were struggling, so they asked my company to extend themselves and go help out. So help out, but they're paying me to do that. So we were in 2 stations in Philly and 1 station in Delaware. I had to let some of my management team go and I kind of had to recalibrate my team. Now
Okay.
we're up to where we need to go. After January, we'll probably go back to those other stations and fulfill those. Now, originally, I was going to go in different states and things of that nature. But at this stage of the game, I'm about to be 50. It's about working smarter, not harder. And so what I want to do, I want to teach the game to other people so that they could go up and lock down those locations in
I
other
love
markets
that.
on their
So
own.
so if you right now, everybody, if you just walked in here, I have Josiah Milk Styles of True Jacody Delivery Express.
Woo! You got
Hey, I got
it.
it. He is an Amazon distribution owner. Is that how I would say that?
Delivery service partner.
Okay, he's an Amazon delivery service partner, and he's
Yep.
dropping some gems on how you can get started. Josiah has a blueprint teaching you if you would like to open your own delivery service partner business. He's got that, and he's hiring. So for all of you that's in the South Jersey surrounding area, he's hiring. It's holiday season. It's 69 days before Christmas. The benefits are good, and I don't know about you ladies, but if your boss don't look like Josiah, what are you really doing? So if you have questions, please put it in the question box so I can see it so that we can read that off to Josiah before he goes. Here is a question. I'm gonna put it up. Okay. Does your company have a conflict with Amazon by discussing your operations publicly with them or not? Or no? Huh?
Does this person
Can you see?
mean?
Can you see the question at the bottom of the screen? Because
Yeah, I
maybe.
can see the question.
Okay.
Does
I
your
don't know
company have
if
a
I'm saying
conflict
it
with
right.
Amazon discussing your operation? No, I don't have. I could discuss my operations, but anything that's proprietary property to Amazon, I don't. I won't discuss.
I do have a question. So Amazon Flex and your company is not like what? So if there's an Amazon Flex partner, are they picking up from your warehouse or is it completely separate?
So let me explain because a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's Flex." No, so Flex is like the Airbnb of Amazon delivery. So you, Natasha, you could sign in to become a Flex driver, or it's the same thing as like Uber, except you're delivering packages.
Right.
So you would sign up, you would be a 1099, and you would go to the station to pick up packages that companies like myself, for whatever reason, because someone called out that day, couldn't deliver that route, and so they'll recycle it, and the Amazon Flex drivers will come in with their own personal car and they'll deliver.
To your
This is that
warehouse.
don't come to my warehouse or somebody else or any other warehouse across the country.
Okay.
And so that's Amazon Flex. So you're just delivering packages on your own. They'll give you like a little safety jacket, and that's it. Nothing branded Amazon. So you're a 1099. So it's like Uber Eats or Grubhub. So I think
And
you
your
make more money.
drivers are actual employees that
Correct.
drive the truck and
Correct.
they've got like 1,000 packages. How many packages on average does each driver have, per shift responsibility?
That's a great question. Typically, packages can go. I usually go by stop count. So typically, we'll have on a low end, you'll have about 120 stops. On a high end, you'll have about 190 stops.
And that's in a 9-hour workday?
Yeah, it's a 10-hour block, but they usually done in about 8.5 hours. Now, we just celebrated, and I'm happy that you have. Last Thursday was my 2-year anniversary.
Hello?
And so, yes, thank you.
Shout out to
And
you. Congratulations.
thank you. And over that time, because it triggered the thought, over that time we delivered 2,700,000 packages. We ran 15,000 routes.
I'm sorry,
And
you
I
said
hired,
2 million?
yeah, 2.7 million packages.
Wow.
Ran 15,000 routes, and I hired 347 employees.
Wow. Can we get into the hiring process? What's your target? Are you hiring, are you focusing on men, single parents, young? Or like, do you have a focal?
I'm going to tell you, I don't give a shit. All I care about is can you do the motherfucking route? Excuse my
Hello?
I don't care You know, you could be transgender, you could be whatever, you could be transitioning. I could care less. Can you do the route? Can you get the job done? Because my contract is between Amazon and it's about my contract says that I'm going to hire the right people to get the job done. That's all I
Yes.
care about. So you come, I have people work wearing blue wigs, red wigs, transitioning. I could care less. Can you get the job done? And what I tell everyone, you came here to make money. Guess what? I started this company to make money. So I need you to do the job within the confines that Amazon sets forth, and we're gonna have a good working relationship.
Okay. So I'm going to address some questions before you get out of here. I wish we can keep him, right? Don't we want him here
I
longer?
could
Like
come
just
back. I could come
we
back.
you must. So I'm going to get through these questions and I'm just so grateful you're here everybody. Josiah Milk Styles of True Jacody. You know what? Why didn't I write that down? Because in my brain, I know it every other day when I'm not talking to you directly. True Jacody Delivery and Express.
You
Hello?
got it. You got it. You got it.
I know it when I'm not talking to you. We've got a question from Chili P. She says, do you own a fleet of vehicles? I'm going to add on top of that. I know you do own a fleet of vehicles. How many vehicles are in your fleet?
60.
Oh, wow.
And so there's two parts to that. So I also buy my own vehicles. And then the way the program's set up is that Amazon leases the branded vehicles to you.
Okay. This question from Star Child 2027. Star Child says, does this require lifting over 20 pounds if a person has a disability with needs disability and back problems?
Then this is probably not for you. This job is not for you.
Okay.
The in my contract, they can't put a package that weighs over 50 pounds. So everything, the max is 50 pounds. However, there's no saying that they can't put all 300 packages on your vehicle that
Right.
weigh the max 50 pounds. So
Each,
if
right.
you got back problems, you could go work at the warehouse,
Okay.
and they pay just as much. So I would steer someone to that.
The question, are you hiring in Virginia? I think probably might have come before you said where your locations
Gotcha.
are. There's a lot of people curious on the course. How much
Mhm.
is your course and how often do your classes start?
So it's asynchronous. You basically buy the course and you learn at your own pace. There are video modules. It's about 3.5 hours worth of content. So the course is going to take you from pre-application because a lot of people want to just jump in the pan and don't know what the temperature is. So I want to stop you from there because there were some mistakes that I made. I bumped my head a few times when I first applied. So you want to make sure that what the course is going to do is going to set you up to be the shiniest applicant in the pool. It's almost like a job interview. Although it's your business, there's other people applying for that same slot. And so
Sure.
the course is going to prepare you to make sure that you're the most knowledgeable and that you're well positioned for that slot that they're opening up for you. Now, the course is normally $997, but because it's a 2-year anniversary, I'm dropping it down to $497. So $497 for your chance to become earning 7 figures a year.
Okay,
Let me know
everybody.
if that makes
So
sense for you.
when is that anniversary special ending?
I'm gonna end it when I feel like it. Right now, I'm gonna let it rock out. I'm still celebrating 2 years. We're enjoying ourselves, but pretty soon it's for a limited time. So I would say don't wait for it. One of the things I always like to tell people: if you get it done today, get it done today because tomorrow doesn't exist. There's no such thing as tomorrow.
I say that all
Every
the
time you
time.
get every time you get to tomorrow, guess what? It's fucking today.
I say that.
So
I say that all the time. Like our next breath is barely guaranteed at this point.
exactly.
I just want to clear the rest of these questions before you go. Mrs. Preston says, "Are your vehicles CDL or a mix?"
There are actually none of them are CDL, actually, to be honest with you. So all you need to do, if you want to hire drivers or you want to be a driver, all you have to do, I tell people, the qualifications is minimal. Clean driving record, clean background. Background goes back 7 years. if you sold drugs or played in the streets a little bit, you have a higher chance than somebody that stole a pen out of Macy's or something like that. Because you can't be a thief because you have, all those packages in the vehicle. Next, you just have to pass a drug test. We don't test for marijuana. So everything else we test for. And then the third thing, you just have to have a pulse. So you have a heartbeat pulse, then you're hired. Now, how long you stay is up to you. And
Oh, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No. So just a regular driver's license, and you can drive the vehicles.
A lot of people are wondering, do you provide one-on-one after completing the course? So after they're finished,
Yeah.
is there, is it unlimited? Is it,
That's a great question. So a couple of things. One, you can buy the course. Obviously, that's going to take you A through Z. Say you follow the course and now you're launched. You want that one-on-one. I have a small masterclass group that we're going to make sure that you're successful, because the key thing about this, and this is why it's important, Amazon only does 1-year contracts. So you're always under performance review. Now, you could win, but you want to make sure that you have the right team behind you or beside you to guide you through that process. And someone like myself that's been through it, we're on our 3rd year now. So this is exactly, this is where you want to set yourself up to be part of that mentorship or masterclass.
all right. And we got 2 more questions. My daughter is 33, but she doesn't have her license yet. Can she still apply? Hello, Cotton?
No,
Because
no, it's the driving.
she's got to drive,
position.
right?
Yeah, it's the driving position. So
do you have
have
any in-house in-house staff like that loads the trucks, or is each driver responsible for their own truck?
Great question. Each driver is responsible for their own truck. It's very simple to load. Amazon, again, makes it very turnkey. So don't think that it's just a bunch of little packages. It's in bags. They stack on top of each other. And then within each bag is probably about 20, 30 packages inside there, smaller packages.
Okay, we got one more before you go. I'm sorry, did I just cut you off?
No, you did. You're good.
Okay. And this question says no guarantees on the 900 plus course, right? Well,
The course is $497, and I mean right now it's $497, and there is no guarantees. There's no guarantees in life. What I can guarantee you is that you will be the shiniest applicant in that pool. Now, who else is applying during that time? I have no information on that. But whoever you were before you took that course, you're going to elevate your game and elevate your profile because you took the course, and that's going to put you in a better position to secure your future.
And because this is like a whole entrepreneurship program, sort of say, I think it's a matter of when you take the course, what are you going to do with, are you going to come on board and, or start your own, like, right? It's one of those do with it as you may, and may the hungry survive kind of thing. Yeah.
That part. Yes, exactly. If you want to, like I said, if you want to change your financial outcome, get the course. The course is going to walk you through everything. Once you get approved, I could work with you one-on-one, or you may decide that you got it. But I'm always available to guide and work with people to make sure that they get renewed for the following year.
Speaking of availability, what is the best place for people to contact you with further questions and to find the course and everything? Where are we finding this?
These are some great questions. Shout out to Lynn Scott. I'm going to say the best way to do it is hit me up on Linktree. I have a newsletter that you could sign into. In addition, the link for the course is also there.
Is it a link in your bio for people to find it, or?
Yes. It's link in the bio, exactly.
Okay, so everybody who, if you love what you're hearing and you want to know more and you're interested on moving forward with the course, you have questions, definitely click the link in Jessiah's bio on his page. So you want to add him from here, click the link in his bio and, follow the steps from there. Was there a question that I missed from Lynn Scott?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to miss anything. I was like, put everything in the chat so I could see it, put everything in the question box. I do know that there was a question about weed because you were saying you don't test for weed, and it was like, why aren't you testing for weed if they're going to be driving your vehicles?
That's just an Amazon policy. They got rid of it because what happened was you had these great interviews with folks. You send a drug test and they go MIA because they didn't want to take a test that might pop. And
Okay.
so Amazon came to the decision last year to do away with the drug test
Okay.
with that portion, the marijuana. They don't test for THC. So
Josiah, you were freaking amazing. Like, can you literally come back like all the time and update us? First of all, I'm not releasing you. We're gonna loosen up a little bit. Hello. After we got the first of all, everybody, we got the business out of the way. Josiah, you've got 5,000 teeth in your mouth. They're all white and beautiful. Your hair looks very nice and soft and curly.
shout out to I forgot it was the first time I went to the salon
Oh,
in
a salon.
Metuchen.
He goes to a salon. He
Oh,
probably gets
yeah.
his nails done. He's very high maintenance, low maintenance, you know.
Nah, I'm not.
I've been
Trust
following
me,
you
I'm
for
not.
years. Please stop. Josiah, are you
I'm not.
single? Hello. The ladies in the room are curious. Are you single?
No, I'm not single.
So is your person working with you or for you? Do you have the whole family working in the warehouse?
Nah, they don't work
He said Big
for me.
Daddy takes care of the
They'll help me
business.
out. They'll help me out, but I'm not good with paperwork, so they'll make sure that stuff gets.
Are you training the kids to know the business too?
Oh, they've already worked. They're a big part of us. Our first 7 months,
Nice.
they were recruiting people, calling people. They were dispatching. My son's done everything. My daughter's done everything.
Okay,
They
ladies.
get it. They're on the payroll.
Ladies, do not slide in his DMs for anything other than True Jacody Delivery Express concerns. You've heard it here first, please. It was such a pleasure having this conversation with you. Listen, we're 69 days away from Christmas, and for you to come on and give, everybody an opportunity to grow and build and definitely recover after the holidays. This is super dope. I think what you're doing is amazing. Last but not least, are you partnered with any charitable organizations that you give back to as yet? I know you're still, doing your thing, but are you partnered with anyone
Um,
yet?
no, I'm not partnering with anyone, but I spent a lot of time with the Big Brothers Big Sisters of America organization, and I put a lot into that. At this stage with True Decoding, I'm not there yet, but I do support the local arts. I'm big on arts, and so I support a lot of local arts.
Okay, everybody, let me see some milk glasses in the chat right now. I definitely want to shout out to the room. Shout out to everybody that's been sending questions. Shout out to
I
Lynn
see you,
Scott.
Jose.
I just got some communications from my back office. So shout out to Lynn Scott. Her questions were amazing. So thank you so much. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that went into the chat and put your questions there. Big shout out to you, Josiah. Like, you're freaking amazing. You've always been amazing from every space that I've followed you on. It's been exciting to see your journey, and I look forward to
I
having you
appreciate
back.
it. I look forward to coming back. I appreciate you so much.
Everybody, that's Josiah Milk Styles. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you click the link in his bio. And listen, I wish everybody the best. That's a massive sale you got going on, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you again for having me.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, everybody. That was a treat, was it not? Was it not a treat? I hope you all learned something. I certainly did. If you need those prices again, right now he's running a 2-year anniversary sale for $497. So if you want to know how and the who's and the what's, you better click that link tree. Can you imagine? I sat there for 30 minutes talking to him, or 35 minutes, and I didn't burp one time. As soon as I clicked the off button, there goes the burp. It's like my body knew company is gone. All right, everybody, stretch a little bit. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. Let me go to the question box and see if I miss anything. What are you testing for? Give it a blah, 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 blah. I think that's a really great question. Who was that? Stacy John says, "What are you testing for?" Um, Probably that's something you could ask him for sure. Like, that's a conversation, but I would assume like other hard drugs. I don't know. Let me not put stuff out there. But nonetheless, shout out to the room. Shout out to everybody that gathered all that information. And, you two are on your way to doing, even more amazing things with yourself. We do have another surprise guest. I told you all that today is Black Poetry Day, right? Right? Okay, hold on. One of my assistants is here. Yes, love. You have to go to the bathroom? You have to poop? Okay, that's fine. Turn the fan on, close the door. I don't want to smell it. Okay, thank you. The award for the best derailing of the live goes to 10. I absolutely love the fact that the show can fall apart after the company leaves. See, I do know how to behave. Hello? I know how to behave when we have company. You sit up a little straight and you get it together. When the company leaves, all bets are off, everybody. All right, listen, in the name of it being Black Poetry Day, I don't know if you're in the building and you want to, do a little poetry reading for me, but I do have a guest for us, and I'm going to cam this person up right about now. Let's see if this person's in the building. Hello? What's happening here? Okay, while we're waiting for our guest to appear for the close-ish of the show and give us a little treat, I just want to shout out the room. We're going to do a little reset.
Finally, a show with an array of topics. I mean, she talks about it all. The Natasha Simona Sequence, Evening Edition.
All right, everybody, shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the entire room. That was really good information. Again, I just want to thank Jessiah Milk Styles for coming in here and, really talking about just, ways that we can all multiply and, add to our million hustles, because we need that about now. Gas is very high, everybody. Condoms are very expensive. Children are expensive. Food is expensive. And I hope you all retain that information. Hello, is Jonesy in the building? Miss Jones is in the building. Shout out to Jonesy. Hi, sis. Hello. I hope you're feeling better. Your family here, so you want to come on and say hi. Hello. You don't even have to take your shoes off at the door. Everybody else does. This is the no shoes policy. So if you're in here with your shoes on, take your shoes off. Drink. Hi, Jonesy's in the building. No, she's not drinking right now. You need to give her water. Yeah, she needs water right now. No alcoholic beverages. Thank you so much. If you still need a drink, let me know and I'll have my people pass around some drinks. But until then, I did invite my guest, the one that was coming on for the bottom half of the show. And unfortunately, I don't know what his deal is. We talked on the phone. We definitely talked on the phone. Let me call him on the other phone. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what is happening here. Let me see. This phone is dying. Let's see what is happening. Okay. Well, I don't know how to. Is this? Let me see. I don't know if this is him. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. Sometimes you got to make a call. But this phone is not the phone I called him on, so I don't even know what number is happening. Okay, let's see. If he doesn't cam up, then we'll just go right on by. If anybody in here wants to talk or, share some poetry on Black Poetry Day, you're more than welcome. If not, we'll just keep it going. Okay, well, maybe, yeah, I don't know. Oh, well. Am I calling random numbers? I am, because this is not the phone that I thought. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It's all good. We're just going to keep it moving. If you want to come up here and share some poetry for Black Poetry Day, you can. If not, we're just going to keep it rolling. I'm going to share some communications with you, and then we're going to get out of here because I guess the person is no longer camming up with us tonight. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me see if he's in the building. Hold on a minute. I'm not sure how to check if he's in the building or not. And I can't get out of here without the live closing. Okay. We'll go to the question box really quickly. Mrs. Preston says, Tosh, we have a new family member. Lynn M. Scott is a first timer. Hello? I'm sorry. My soundboard was not doing. Hi. Welcome to the Natasha Simona sequence. Lynn Scott, since this is your first time here, you definitely got to come back. What's the point in doing something once and never again? Unless you had a really bad experience. We're a good time over here. You're going to get the poem from the beginning of the Higher Learners. I was trying to get somebody in here for us, and I spoke to him before the show, and he said he would cam up. Now he's disappeared, so it's all good. You know I always got tricks and treats for all of us, right? Damn it, my assistant. My assistant is on the toilet. Can you imagine? Hold on one second. Okay, well, you know what? That one trick and treat that I had can't happen because it ain't even here. As we close out the show, I just want to thank everybody for being here. I just want to say thank you so much. Again, we thank Jessiah for coming in here. We thank everybody that came with Jessiah. If you're still in the building, thank you so much. I will say this in the communications that I can share with you, because I was told I talk too much. Just because she blown up your bathroom doesn't mean you should blow her up. No, it was the boy. It was the 10-year-old, my son. You know, unreliable. I need help. My assistants fail me. Listen, I was told that I talk too much in my communications, so I have to tread the waters lightly in telling you that we do have some fun stuff coming up, but I was told I can't say anything more than that until the things are fully planned. So I can't even give you a teaser anymore. Tomorrow's guest for hold on. Is Rick Party in the building? Oh, he's not feeling well. For tomorrow's show, we have Danny Boy returning. If you were on Friday's show, Danny Boy was having some issues on his communication. It was a really bad storm happening over in Chicago. So Danny Boy is coming back to the show tomorrow so we can really, really get into it. And you know, just touch base with him. Hopefully he'll be at the restaurant. He's the singing chef over there. And his song entitled This Song is up for Grammy consideration. So I'm excited to have him back and properly situated. On Wednesday, for Wednesday's show, yep, Death Row's Danny Boy. He was here Friday, but he's a friend to the show. His service was real nervous. There was a really bad storm in Chicago. Yep, the one that sang I Ain't Mad at You, I Ain't Mad at Ya with Tupac. That Danny Boy. He's got a new song out. It is available on all streaming platforms. It's called This Song. It is so beautiful. Danny Boy will be back on the show tomorrow. And then on Wednesday's show, we have an amazing treat. We've got an amazing treat for you for Wednesday's show. We have a chef coming on Wednesday. He's a celebrity chef out of Atlanta. His name is Chef Joe. And a little fun fact, I grew up with Chef Joe, and I had the honor and pleasure to host his little sister's wedding about a month ago at this point. So as of a matter of fact, a month ago today, I was hosting a wedding. I do that too. My services are not limited to just talking on the radio or on TV. I host weddings. I host functions. So if you want me at your anything, contact me behind the scenes and I will show up and I will host. Hello? I do it all. Let's go. You want me to host your clubhouse room? I'll do that. You want me to moderate your clubhouse room? I'll do that. You want me to moderate your live videos? I do that. Just for a little fee, I do that. But at any rate, it wasn't about me. This wasn't a me moment. So tomorrow's show is Danny Boy. Wednesday, we have Chef Joe. Thursday, hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's see if I got Thursday in here. I didn't put it in here. Thursday, we have a model. Dear fellas, you think I didn't take care of you with the eye candy? Thursday, we have a model, and she's hot. Smoking hot. She's going to talk to us about social media. She's got a she's got a bathing suit line. Thursday, I've got her on, and Friday is a treat. Actually, you know what? I don't have her confirmed as yet. She's actually written in pencil for Thursday, so she might come on Thursday or Friday. So, dear fellas in the building, don't show up to my house without bringing a friend. I got some eye candy for the boys later on this week. So we've got a good lineup of hosts of guests this week, everybody. We've got some good shows ahead of you. Let me get to the question box. I need to acknowledge DJ CEO Tasha. Dear G. First of all, I stumbled all over my words. Shout out to Auntie Melba Moore that's in the building. First and foremost, the queen has arrived. Secondly, I want to shout out DJ CEO. That's family. Literally, that's family. And he's family to all of us. No stranger to the Natasha Simona sequence. Shout out to DJ CEO. Shout out to Auntie Melba. Let me check the communications with the back office. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay, I will. Thank you so much. Shout out to Billy. Billy just walked into the building. Billy from Harlem. Billy, I gotta have you on the show at some point. You gotta get on my calendar. We definitely have a good lineup for this week. And who else? Let me see what else is going on in the chat. We're about to end the show, everybody. You need to would you like to come up with oh yeah, I do want to come up somebody really quickly for some poetry. Is that who's in the question box? Thank you so much. Thank you so much from my back office. I gotta Mrs. Preston, I gotta get you on the official back office. Hello? What's your name? Where you from? What you doing? How you doing? How you been? Where you at? What up? Not your service being nervous, girl. Hello? What's happening? Oh my God. Are you all getting a spinning wheel too, or is it just me? Uh-oh. What is her name? 27 Star Child. Okay, we got to recam her up. Hold on a minute. Okay, we're going to try you again. Shout out to Germany. Justafua just walked in the building. It's very, very early on her side of the world. And let me see if we can cam her up again. Let me see what all is going on. Uh-oh. Ooh. Dang, I don't even know if she's in the chat anymore. I don't even see her to cam her up. What was her name? Be nice, everybody. Not everybody's Wi-Fi is as pristine as yours. Not even mine. Hello? Just act normal. Okay, here she goes. Let me see if we can get her back. But I am running on a tight schedule. The back office is going to kill me if I go over. But we're going to try. Okay, so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in an elevated state, says DJ CEO. It's all good. We play nice over here. We play nice. All right. It's 4:28 in the morning in Berlin, Germany. Shout out to Germany that's in the building. Shout out to the entire room. Shout out to everybody. 10 needed a break. Yvette Terry said 10 needed a break. Yeah, 10 is in there breaking all right. I tried to cam 27 Star Child up again. I sent her an invite. So hopefully in the next 2 minutes she comes on, because they got me on a tight chokehold over here. I can't go over the time. Shout out to the entire room, everybody. I'm just going to read you something. If you don't already know, I do a morning show, the Natasha Simona Sequence AM. And, it's very early, so I understand if you all can't get over there. It's 4:30 a.m. Pacific and 7:30 Eastern. So 4:30 a.m. Pacific, 7:30 Eastern, okay? And what I like to do over there is just read from a book of patience. And I feel like I'm cheating a little bit, but in the name of the other book that I want to read for the evening edition, I'm just going to read you all something on patience. It's Monday, and I think it's fitting, so it's okay. Morning crew, don't feel jealous, but we all need a word. So I'm going to, this is what I read the morning crew this morning. And so for the evening crew that's in here, I just want to leave you with this word, okay? And this is on patience. So everybody just listen carefully. Only those who have the patience to do simple things perfectly ever acquire the skill to do difficult things easily. I'm going to read it again. Only those who have the patience to do simple things perfectly ever acquire the skill to do difficult things easily. I'm reading from the book of patience. Everybody, I want you to take that message. It's a Monday. I know a lot of us, we dread Mondays. It's a heavy day. Some of you all don't like where you go, whether it's to school, to work, all of those things. But trust and believe, when you have proper patience, your brain is clearer and you get through your day a lot more fluidly. Patience is not easy. We have to learn it over time. Trust me. I was very impatient. So if you can learn a little bit here, that's what we'll do here. So everybody, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to the evening edition of the Natasha Simona Sequence. Thank you so much again I can't thank him enough, because it was really, Jessiah Milk Styles was really, really a great guest for today. And how fitting was it that today was National Bosses Day? So we heard it directly from a boss himself. I want everybody to please click the link in my bio. I know the conversation you all hate the last guest isn't showing up. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to the last guest, but we'll have him on another time. The Discord link is, if you click the link in my bio, you literally see everything. I want to say a super thank you to everyone that contributes to the Cash App. It's very weird for me to ask, so I won't ask. You do what you like, but I want to say that your contributions, whether it's to the Cash App or the wish list, it really keeps, in a very literal sense, it keeps the lights on. It keeps the whole function of everything we're doing here going. We're strong, we're small, but we're mighty. And I say that every show. We're small, but we're mighty. And we're all going to wrap our arms together, and we're going straight to, Girth, you can't come in my mouth. We're going straight to the networks together. Hello? So the minute the network says to me, we want you on this network, this stations, we're going into syndication. You all right here are going to be in my very first studio audience. Hello? We're manifesting. So everything that you do, I'm grateful for. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You all had your own conversations going. Shout out to everybody that was silently watching. I see you and I appreciate you. Click the link in my bio. The Discord link is up, and I want to say it's active. I think I did it right. So if you want this conversation to continue, and you want to keep talking to me and talking to each other, right? We can all talk to each other throughout the day and keep this conversation going. Click the link in my bio. The Discord is there. I think I got all the communications out. I'm officially 3 minutes over my time. Thank you, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's show, the evening edition, comes back at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And the morning show, 4:30 a.m. Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. Yup, I come right back and sit right in this chair at 4:30 a.m. Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. So if you come in the morning, I'll see you tomorrow morning. And I will try not to look as tired as I looked this morning. I'm so sorry. Hello. I'm going straight to sleep. Good night, everybody. Do everything I can't do.